Hello, this is Leon Fletcher from Nintibuzz. As you may know, Club Nintendo of Europe recently sent out emails to selected members with an offer to purchase and own the new Nintendo 3DS before the official European release date. I decided I was one of the lucky fellows who got this email, and I decided to take on the offer, and came today, so brilliant delivery, Nintendo. And I decided to do an unboxing video for all you readers. It's not to make you jealous, I promise. Okay, maybe a tiny bit. Anyway, so for those of you who do not know, the new Nintendo 3DS and the new Nintendo 3DS XL is an updated model of the 3DS and 3DS XL systems. The main new features is the fact that it's got more powerful CPU, so it can load games much quicker, it can connect to the internet much quicker. It's like, I'll do a little comparison video later on today. And it also has a second analog stick, or more of an analog nub, called the C-Stick, and that's something that a lot of 3DS users have been begging for. It also has extra shoulder buttons, as well as Super Stable 3D, which basically uses facial recognition to determine where to angle the 3D effect. And as you can see, this is the box which the Ambassador Edition of the new Nintendo 3DS comes in. Nothing too fancy, it's just nice, plain and simple, like that. And it will take me a while to open this, so I'll fast forward a bit. Finally got that open. Don't know why it took me so long. There isn't any sticker or tape on it. It's just a very stubborn cardboard flap. And as you can see, there's the box for the new Nintendo 3DS. And it also comes with the charging cradle, so this allows you to stand your new 3DS upright for it to charge. And I quite like it better than the old charging cradle, as it takes up not as much space as the original one. I do find that there's a bit of resistance when trying to put in the new 3DS and when trying to take it out, but this is probably to make sure it doesn't fall over or anything like that. And here is the Super Smash Bros. Face cover plates, which was promised in the Ambassador Edition bundle. Unfortunately, it's a bit of an inconvenience personally, but for the bottom plates you do have to use a mini screwdriver, so you have to be careful not to thread the screws, otherwise that could end disastrous. And here's the box for the new Nintendo 3DS, but for some reason I decided just to crack it open. So here's all the instruction manuals and AR cards. I really wish they'd given the original bigger sized AR cards, because they're easier to sort of play around with. And that was my phone, for any of those who didn't know. And here is the special edition top cover plate for their new 3DS, which is only for the Ambassador Edition models, or those cheeky buggers who bought it on eBay for like a ridiculous amount of money. And finally, what you've been waiting for is the new Nintendo 3DS console. As you can see, it's the regular smaller edition. There's also the XL version, which wasn't on offer, unfortunately. I would have chosen that. Now the cover plate, or at least most of the cover plates, are mainly plastic, so I was a bit resistant to check out the durability, so I'll leave that up to you. I don't want to accidentally crack my special edition cover plate, but they fit on very easily. I'd assume the bottom plates also fit on easily, but just obviously make sure you don't accidentally thread the screws, otherwise you're, well, screwed. You open it up, you've got the face buttons and all the regular gubbins. We've also got the new C-Stick up in the right. Now the weird thing about the C-Stick is it doesn't actually, or at least you don't feel it move. It's very, very bizarre. It's like I haven't been able to test it out on any software. I might test it out on Smash Brothers later if I decide to transfer data. But apparently it is sensitive enough to detect the movement, even though you don't feel the nub move. So as you can see, this is the standard startup screen you see for any other 3DS console. Except when you do go through the 3D calibration afterwards, you get a small calibration screen for the Super Stable 3D. There's a little box which has a detection of your face, just so you can see the different viewing angles, and to be honest, it's actually quite decent, and it works really well. Here's the back, and also here's the extra shoulder buttons there. They're just testing out the little nub there, and like I was saying before, it's weird. But I'll tell you how I get along with it later. Also later I'm hoping to do some comparison videos with the speed, and also I'm going to test out the Amiibo functionality, which I forgot to mention earlier is another new feature with the new Nintendo 3DS. You can scan in your Amiibo figures. So that's it for now. Be sure to keep checking Nintibuzz for more news about Nintendo. And until next time, see you later.